welcome back. Jeff Hagee, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So today what I want to talk about is what is the best platform for your business. I'm going to get into that, but first of all, we're looking at the week. Now it's Friday. So at the first of the week, we said, what do you have to do by Friday so that you can look back and say it's been a successful week, and more importantly, you're closer to your bigger goals. So how has that been? You're here now, it's Friday. Did you accomplish all those things that you said you're going to be accountable to? So send me a DM, email me, jeff@jeffhagee.com, or if you're listening to this on one of the social media platforms, leave it in the comments. Love to hear it, but want you to be accountable to what you said you were going to do and getting you closer to your bigger goals. So let me know. All right. So a lot of the times, the subjects that I talk about in these podcasts come up because of different conversations I've had throughout the week with clients or with whoever, sometimes just on strategy calls. But when I start to see a common question, I figure that's a good thing to talk about, because obviously more and more people are asking the same thing. Well, the thing that I came across a number of times this week was I work with a lot of entrepreneurs that are in their early stages, that they're just getting started, or they're still in a young company and they're looking to be growing aggressively. And a question that I'm asked a lot is, what's going to be the best platform? I need to be on social media. Should it be Instagram? Should it be Facebook? Should it be Twitter? Should it be TikTok? What should it be? And there's a few ways to look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can leverage social media and the different platforms and really grow your business. And I watched someone just recently that they've got a great following. They made an offer and they killed it, and it was all done on Instagram. But there's a few things you need to look at. One, you don't own any of those. You don't own any of the information you have. You could be shut down at any time, and if you have 50,000 followers, they're gone. So one of the things that you need to really look at doing is collecting email addresses. As you build your mailing list, that's going to be your most valuable asset, because you own that. You're on Instagram, you have a ton of followers. For some reason, your account gets shut down or whatever it is, those followers mean nothing. You're on Facebook, same thing. So though those are powerful avenues to take and to leverage, remember that that's one of the biggest factors, is that's not something that you own. You're just using their space and you don't own that asset. So the most valuable thing to do is make sure that you're able to get those email addresses. I had a conversation with someone today that I'm going to actually have her on one of my other podcasts in June. And what she does is she's got a book that she published, and there's a workbook that goes along with it. But to get the workbook, you've got to fill out a form which includes your email address. And so at that point, you've bought her book, but now you've also given her your email address so she can continue to serve you and continue to help you. And so that's where the value is making sure you can gather those email addresses so that you can continue to offer value to those people. And as we look at the different things, social media can really take up a lot of time. Even look at what I'm doing here with Daily Success Strategies. Having a daily podcast that I put out on all the podcast platforms, I put it out on YouTube, I put it out on Instagram, and then I share it on all the other platforms, is a huge commitment. So you've got to really look at what you're committing to and how much you're going to put into it as well, because you've got to have a strategy and a plan behind it, because it'd be very easy to just get on social media all day and think that you're working, but really what you're doing is consuming. And so that's really what you've got to strategize and figure out where you're going to really focus. Now, my suggestion would be to pick one platform. Make the email list your number one priority. But for social media, pick one platform and kill it. Build build it, understand it, and really learn how you can dominate in that market, in that platform. And then as you do that, then you can spread out and look at others as well. But make sure that it's doing it the right way, so that you're not spending hours upon hours consuming, where you're trying to grow your business, that when you're on there spending your time, you're actually doing the productive stuff. And put a plan behind it, because once you've got a plan behind it, then you're not wasting as much time. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Hopefully that's something that'll help give you some direction. And again, especially like I said, I work with a lot of entrepreneurs in the early stages, or even in the stages of this is what I want to do. If you've got some thoughts that you'd like to run by some of these strategies and stuff, send me a DM, say I'm interested, or jeff@jeffhagee.com. I'm happy to set up a free strategy session. We can talk about what we do and how that might help you, and just give you some advice on doing a few things. But have a great weekend. I'll be back Monday. Please, if you haven't done it yet, go visit jeffhagee.com/momentum. Get my momentum series. It's free. And I've just had some great feedback on that from some people that have been going through it, really getting clarity on their goals and everything. So love to hear from more of you that are going through it. Appreciate that. But thank you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.